Hi there, boys and girls, and welcome back to Learning with Miss Christian. Today, we will be looking on Social Studies, Grade 6, Term 1, Unit 2, Revision. This video will help you to prepare for your upcoming PEP examinations. There will be a series of these videos all across your curriculum-based areas. Remember to like, share, and subscribe in order to keep up with these videos. In this video, we are going to first review our focus questions and theme for our unit. Afterwards, we will be reviewing our attainment target and, importantly, the objectives for this unit. Lastly, we will be reviewing our learning outcomes for our unit. Here we have the focus question, and it reads, how did Jamaica achieve independence? So right away from that, you can tell that this unit will be focusing on Jamaica's road to its independence. The theme for this unit is our common heritage. So as we go through these objectives and this unit, we should see our focus question and theme coming out. The attainment target is for us to recognize the contribution of individuals and groups who have helped to shape Jamaica's development over time. You may be wondering why there's attainment target 4. That is because there are several attainment targets. However, for this unit, the focus is on attainment target number 4. Let's begin with our objectives. From my previous videos, you would have heard me talk about the importance of objectives. Your objectives are where your test items are set from. So if you know your objectives and you are fully prepared and have a lot of practice in answering questions, especially in time, you should be set for your upcoming exams. You should be able to define the following terms: independence, colonial rule, commonwealth, constitution, nation, monarchy, trade union, political party, self-government, universal adult suffrage, franchise, and revolution. The next objective requires you to use mathematical skills to construct a timeline to show major developments in Jamaica's history from arrival of the Taínos to independence. Here you have an example of a timeline. This one begins from the arrival of the Taínos, and visible now is to the Chinese. Remember, this timeline would be needed to construct from the arrival of the Taínos to independence. So, of course, this continues with other major events in Jamaica's history. For those who may not be familiar with a timeline, here is an example. Continuing with our objectives, objective number 3, you will examine, compare, and evaluate multiple sources that outline the life and work of Marcus Garvey, Norman Manley, and Alexander Bustamante. I know maybe you would have been exposed to other national heroes, but the focus for your exam will be on these 3 stated: Marcus Garvey, Norman Manley, and Alexander Bustamante. You are also expected to apply lessons learned from the lives of these national heroes to new situations. New situations like what's happening now with the Black Lives Movement. We have persons going out leading these charges and just letting the world know what they are up to. You will also need to compare the paths to independence taken by Jamaica, Haiti, and Cuba, and while doing so, you will need to name the major personalities or the major key players. That's the most important person who really led the charge in the movements for independence in Jamaica, Cuba, and Haiti. Just to test your knowledge now, comment these 3 countries and the major personality in each independence movement right now in the comments. Go ahead. Another objective, you will need to compare how independence is commemorated in Jamaica and other countries. Caribbean countries, you could look at Trinidad, Bahamas, Barbados, among others. You will also need to explain the significance of Independence Day. So think about that and reach out to your family, elder persons, and have discussions with them on how we celebrate independence and what is the significance of it. Another objective, you will have to formulate questions about Jamaica's decision to pursue independence and conduct research to answer these questions. You will also need to distinguish between a dependent and independent countries within the Caribbean. I have a question for you. Do you know any dependent Caribbean territories? Comment them below. You will also need to show appreciation for the work done by individuals in Jamaica's independence movement. You will also weigh the arguments for or against being an independent nation and come to your own conclusions about Jamaica's decision to pursue independence. You will also need to resolve conflicts amicably while completing tasks in collaborative group. And 2, you will need to learn how to compile and arrange alphabetically a list of sources, including author, title, publisher, and date of publication. Now that we have successfully gone through all the objectives in Term 1, Unit 2, let us look at our learning outcomes. You are required to gather and interpret information from a variety of sources and also give simple definition of key terms and concepts. We would have looked at that in Objective 1. You'll also be able to use these terms and concepts in the appropriate context and also outline the major events and accomplishments in the life of Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Norman Manley, and Alexander Bustamante. You should also be able to use lessons learned from the lives of our national heroes that we spoke about to solve problems and state clearly the significance of independence to a nation. Another learning outcome is that you should be able to identify the major personalities or key players in the independence movement in Jamaica, Cuba, and Haiti. You should also be able to make comparisons between Jamaica's road to independence and that of Haiti and Cuba. Another learning outcome is that you should be able to make simple distinctions between countries that are independent and those that are dependent. So here is a challenge. Type one distinction between an independent country and a dependent country in the comments. We have come to the end of another video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I wish you all the best in your exams as you go forward. Until next time, take care.